Hello everyone, welcome to Shelf Space. I'm your host, Rodmus13, and today we are unboxing the HG Build Divers mobile doll, Sarah. Special shout out to my friend Jason who gave me this kit, and yeah, so let's check her out. So while I have built a couple of Build Divers kits already, as you guys know, this will be my first kind of figure style kit that I've ever built. So I'm kind of excited to check it out. How many bags do we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 bags, and those last 2 are tiny. So let's open up the first bag and see what this mobile doll has to offer. Away with you! Alright. So, first up, we got Runner A1 in this sort of lavender purple color. Looks like we got parts of the arms and legs. These are obviously jointing parts, so maybe slightly inner frame-like stuff. The Runner C1, which has parts of her skirt armor. There's her robot face. Parts of her torso. Yeah. I really like the flowing look of these. Next we have Runner B1. So we got her hands. Some sort of inner frame stuff for her skirt armor. And that's either for her skirt armor or for her hair. I think that is skirt. Yeah, that's really cool looking. The purple material is sort of, it's got kind of a metallic swirl to it. Very, very subtle though. Next up, there's only 2 things in this bag. Not very economical use of space. But we got a polycap runner, the PC7 polycaps that we see with like the petite guys and the Leo. Wonder if that's the only kind of polycap it uses. Next we got Runner D, which this is all her hair stuff. So we got her sort of normal hair and her robot hair. And I think some other, maybe these are parts of her hair as well. I don't know. Next one. Okay, we got Runner B2, which is a copy of this part right here. And so it looks like we got feet. Yeah, these got to be parts of her leg. That almost looks like a hip joint thing, but why would you have 2 of that? Don't know. We'll find out when we get to the actual build. Next up is Runner A2, which is more sort of inner framey like stuff. And let's see, do we have, is it a copy of anything here? Almost looks like it is, but it's not. That's interesting. Saw this with the DJ as well, where you got 2 runners marked A1, A1, A2, but they don't really seem to have much of anything to do with each other. Weird. Next up is Runner C2, which is in a sort of flesh color. And there's her human face, which looks a little creepy without eyes. It's like it stares into your soul, even though it has no eyes to see. Okay, I'm done now. And then we got some parts for her shoulders, so that way you can have a more human look. Final bag. Oh, that's right. I forgot it came with that. Okay. We got this. Which, what do they call this thing? Like BA0. Basically, it's a tiny little stand that you can quickly set up and use. It doesn't provide a whole lot of movement like a full-on flight stand, but it provides just enough for a kit like this that probably will have a lot of trouble standing on its own. So that's really cool. I don't think I've built any of these before, so nice little new thing. And then Runner E, which has parts of her arms. I'm betting these are parts for her torso that probably maybe have a bit of a butterfly joint to them or something. I don't know. Oh, those are obviously parts for her hands. And some little joint looking bits. Those kind of scare me because those are some tiny little ball socket things. And we got the eyes. Let's see if I can move my camera so that way you guys can see them. Trying new things, folks. And my light just completely popped off. It's okay. We can work with this. There we go. So, different eyes. Looks like 2 of each kind. So you got looking forward, looking to the left, looking to the right. All of them look vaguely concerned, but I'm sure they're going to look fine once we get everything put together. Then you got some camera stickers and some little purple lines that I wonder where they are and how needed they are. And let's take a quick look at the instructions. So there's a lovely little illustration of Sarah. And I gotta say, I really like the look of her in her robot form. When they revealed this at the end of season 1 of Build Divers, I was like, oh, I hope they make a kit of this because it looks kind of cool. It reminds me a lot of the, I think they're called Cass from Phantasy Star Online. So yeah, and the Cass were one of my favorite races to play. So we'll take a look at the instructions. Not surprising, we use pretty much everything except you only use one of the polycaps. Interesting. Construction is, just from the looks of it, it seems to be kind of a different animal, at least for like how the torso and stuff is done. So it'll be interesting to see how that is. And then the color parts. So it looks like the stand attaches to the sort of inside of her skirt armor. And then this shows how you can switch out the parts to get Robo Sarah. So, very interesting. Very much a different sort of thing, which I've been saying again and again how, you know, building guys made out of boxes gets a little boring after a bit. So having something more organic will be a nice change of pace. Now, how well this thing stays together, I don't know. But we'll find out together when, after I get this built, we take a look at it in the review. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun YouTube stuff. As of this recording, the Balls for Balls contest is still going on, so check out the description below for links to information about that, as well as links to the storefront for Balls. And there's links to my own storefront where you can get official shelf space t-shirts and other merchandise. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you the next time you invade my shelf space.